Hi, my name is Tuishan and my matrix number is F22A0120. So this is a video about my article review assignments, and the text that I choose is the first text, which is about coping disappointment with self-compassion. The reason that I chose this text is because it is the most relatable for me among the three texts, and the text actually talking about the real way in coping with disappointment. There are so many new ideas inside, so it is all about what I'm interested in, and that's why I chose this text. My purpose for the text is to inform the readers that disappointment is something definitely common in our life, and practicing self-compassion can really help us to deal with it. The intended audience for this text could be general publics because, as the text mentioned, disappointment is something really common for all of us, like no matter who you are. The thesis statement for the text is disappointment is a common experience and practicing self-compassion is crucial in dealing with it. In each paragraph, there are their own main ideas. For example, like in first paragraph, it's talking about disappointment as an universal experience and introduce about self-compassion as the way to cope with disappointment. In second paragraph, it's talking about developing of self-compassion. So there are three components in practicing self-compassion, which is self-kindness, common humility, and also mindfulness. While in third paragraph, it's talking about practicing self-compassion may not come easy for some people, especially for those suffered childhood trauma and dysfunctional households. So it makes them harder to practicing self-compassion. And in fourth paragraph, it's all talking about self. So the internal family systems identifies self as the core or the essence in a person. In the fifth paragraph, it is actually repeating again those main ideas in each paragraph and concluding for the readers of what the text is talking about. Besides, for every main ideas in the paragraph, they are supportive to the thesis statement, so they are relatable. And authors also use connectives and conjunctions like however in paragraph 3 to link every ideas together. Furthermore, the author also used many supporting details to support the main ideas in each of the paragraph. For instance, the author used facts, example, and extra description to support the main ideas. Like in paragraph 1, the author's talking about how common is disappointment. So to support it, the author provided many kinds of situations and examples to support the idea. And the author also used the results of a study from a psychology professor, which is Christine Neff, to support the idea that practicing self-compassion can really help in dealing with disappointment. Meanwhile, in second paragraph, the author further described about the three components of developing self-compassion to help readers have more understanding on it. In my opinion, the arguments are convincing for me. The text actually reminding me about gaslighting. Gaslighting in a relationship can really cause a person, either him or her, to keep doubt about themselves and get caught in a vicious cycle of anxiety, fear, and also disappointment. I believe that practicing self-compassion can really help us to cope with disappointment as well as to avoid ourselves being gaslighting. The lessons that I learned from text is actually really useful for me as a student, because disappointment for us students is something that really common. Maybe it's due to bad results, relationships, and maybe homesickness, and many more. So practicing self-compassion is a new thing that I learned from the text. I'll try to practicing it, and always remember that one's best success may come from the greatest disappointment.
Nice.